heart. Okay, already we have discussed about the structure and function of human heart, and we all know details about what all are the structures which are present, and what all are the functions associated with all the structures of heart. Okay, so let us discuss one by one conditions or the disorders caused due to some problems in heart. The first disease we can talk about palpitation. Okay, palpitation is a common tendency. Generally, in palpitation, heartbeat forms in a very fast rate. Okay, the formation or the beating of heart will be in very fast rate. Sometimes when persons they experience stress or anxiety, they can experience what palpitation. But it is not really a very serious condition. But if it happens mostly, sometimes it occurs when you fear, that time also your heartbeat start increasing, that is called palpitation. But palpitation should not be repeated in regular interval. It is not at all very serious, but if it is occurring in a regular interval, then it may lead to a serious condition. Okay, this is called palpitation. Next, hypertension. What is hypertension? Hypertension means, you all know, blood flows inside blood vessels, and if the pressure of the flowing of blood will be more inside the vessel, then the blood pressure will increase. This is only known as hypertension or high blood pressure. If the pressure of blood inside the vessels or the pressure of the flow of blood inside the vessels is more, then the blood pressure will increase. This only leads to hypertension or high blood pressure. Sometimes high blood pressures are also dangerous. If high blood pressure persists in the body, after some year, it may lead to what? Heart attack. Got it? The same low blood pressure also, if the pressure of the flow of blood in the vessels is very low, then it is also known as low blood pressure. Both high blood pressure and low blood pressure should be cured immediately. If it persists in the body for a very long time, then it may lead to another heart related serious condition like heart attack or cardiac arrest. Got it? Next, heart attack, which is a very common heart related disease. Okay, it is a disease associated with heart. What is heart attack? If you all have remembered, we have discussed one term, coronary artery. What is coronary artery? Artery which supplies the oxygenated blood to the muscles of heart. And what is coronary vein? Vein which carries out the waste or the deoxygenated blood from the muscles of heart, and it will supply to the right part of the heart. So here we will talk about coronary artery. Coronary arteries are the arteries which will supply the oxygenated blood to the muscles or to the cardiac muscles that forms the heart, that surrounds the heart. Sometimes for any reason, the coronary artery stops functioning. One part, in some part of the muscles, the flow of the purified blood or the oxygenated blood from the coronary artery to the muscles will be interrupted or will be checked, so that area of the muscles or that area of the heart, it will be functionless. It is not so serious for the first time, but if it happens twice or thrice, it will next. So the most common symptoms of heart attack may be the tightness in chest. Okay, feeling sweating. Got it? Little pain in chest. This may be, or pain in shoulder. That may be the common symptoms of heart attack. And the main reason of heart attack mostly due to the blockage. Okay, due to the blockage of the coronary artery, maybe due to the deposition of fat, maybe due to deposition of cholesterol. Okay, that may be the cause of heart attack. And mostly, if you talk about the symptoms, then it may start from the chest region, it will move on to the shoulder, then it will move on to the neck, and that pain it will move on to the jaw and to the teeth. Okay, so that is a common symptoms by which we can identify that the person is suffering from, or the person is having heart attack. Okay, the pain will move from starting from the chest up to shoulder to neck up to the jaw. Okay, so this is all about what heart attack. The next one is the cardiac arrest. This is a very dangerous and deadly disease associated related to heart. Cardiac arrest means if due to some reason, if heart will stop pumping blood, then we call it as cardiac arrest. Okay, pumping blood means already we have discussed, arteries will pump the blood to the ventricles, ventricles will pump the blood, the right ventricle will pump the blood to pulmonary vein, and the left ventricle will pump the blood to aorta. Okay, so these pumping of blood will be interrupted, and as you know, if the pumping of blood will be interrupted, then the formation of heartbeat will also be interrupted, and this leads to death. Okay, cardiac arrest is a very dangerous condition. If a person will suffer heart attack number of times, and at last the person may experience cardiac arrest. Cardiac arrest may be due to the continuous blockage in the coronary artery. Okay, and there are some more symptoms also, which is, or we can talk about the causes which is associated with the cardiac arrest. What we can talk, blood loss. Okay, if due to any accidental situation, or suppose in any condition, if there is a loss of blood from body, then the person may experience cardiac arrest, or loss of oxygen from the body, or low level of potassium in the body, or else heart failure or heart attack may lead to cardiac arrest. Okay, so this cardiac arrest should be treated within a minute. Okay, if it cannot be treated, then the person will die. Okay, so cardiac arrest is also a very dangerous condition associated related to heart. If we will find out the difference between heart attack and cardiac arrest, most of the time people, they thought heart attack and cardiac arrest are similar, but no. Heart attack is due to the interruption in the coronary artery, but cardiac arrest is due to the due to heart stops pumping blood. Okay, both are different things. Heart attack is not deadly. If it is repeated, then anyhow it will damage the heart. But cardiac arrest, if it is not treated within a minute, then the person will die. Okay, so remember, cardiac arrest and heart attack, both are two different terms. They are not similar. Heart attack is due to the blockage of coronary artery. Cardiac arrest is due to, if heart will stop pumping blood, then the person will experience cardiac arrest. Okay, so immediate medications should be given, or health checkup should be given to the person who is suffering from heart attack. Okay, so that again he or she will not have cardiac arrest. Okay, because once the person will experience cardiac arrest, it will be very dangerous for the person to survive. But if the person is have experienced heart attack, then if it is a mild attack, then if it is treated immediately, then it can be the person can be cured. Got it? And if we will talk about how we can keep our heart healthy, these are very common, you know already. We should not take fat associated food, like we should avoid the fast foods, we should avoid taking oil. Okay, so if we take more fat containing food, then that fat will be deposited in our body, it will increase obesity. Okay, it will cause obesity, it will increase the fat inside our body, and that deposition of fat will create a blockage in the veins and arteries, which will lead to different heart associated disease. And we should also every day we should practice yoga and exercise, okay, and we should not have a stressful life, okay. Stress also have a associated, it is stressfulness is also associated with heart disease like hypertension. Most of the time it causes due to stress, okay. So we should not lead a stressful life. To remove the stress, we should practice yoga and exercise, and all other things you can find out from your book. These all are some heart associated diseases that we have discussed today, and in the next class we will move on to some more new topic. And remember, keep on revising the topic, okay. Heart is a very important topic. Again, some more details you will read in your higher class, but until you will have a clear fundamental idea, you will have doubt in the higher class, okay. So now only you just clear up your concept. If any doubt, and then you ask me number of times, but do not have any doubt, okay. So just keep on revising. Again, just read out your book, go through your book. If you got any more doubt, then you can ask me, and in the next topic, in the next class, we will go on to some more new exciting topics.